1959 front, 1959 Ford F100, messing with front suspension. Alright guys, we're going to do some after hours here with the truck streams. I hope you enjoyed Kerbal today. Let's get going. Let's get going. Alright, so I'll switch us over to the garage camera here. And let me get the... Let's get the tunage up. Okay, stand by for loss of signal from the office, as expected.
And hello, Twitch chat. How are you doing today? It is Brimo. EJ's gonna go get some new clothes. And he'll be back, but I am here in the meantime to entertain you like a DJ announcer. I don't know why I decided to do this. I'm already tired of it. Sorry.
Okay, be right back.
Could you acquire a Magners for me? Okay. Yeah, make sure your shirt's long enough this time. You heard me. Make sure your shirt is long enough this time. Kinda feels like a SpaceX stream. Thanks, Zernak. Everybody likes me better when I'm drunk, and I don't know how to feel about that. Need some mechanic overalls? No, then he'll look like my grandpa. How has Chet life been today? Is Chet life good? Is Chet life exciting? How can she Chet? Thanks, Jonathan. You don't like you better drunk, it's just highly entertaining. That's what I mean. Why can't I be entertaining and not drunk? What, like, why does it have to be... Why am I only entertaining when I'm drunk? How am I supposed to feel about that? You're probably 10% more entertaining when properly socially lubricated. Yeah, exactly. I'm not drunk, no. No, I'm not. It's alright, Hillness. Y'all don't deserve bans quite yet. I'm pretty entertaining, right? Well, thank you, All Systems. Truck life or not? Yeah. When you're drunk, yourself is less hampered from self-doubt. Yep. Yep, Aqualex. That's exactly it. Entertaining must be drunk nodders. Nice, Ox Curb. So, when my parents came to visit this weekend, my mom and I went out and they had Magners at the place we went to. And so she tried it for the first time. She was like, oh my god, this is really good. And then the next day, like a 24-pack of bottled Magners showed up in my fridge. So, I'm kind of like, I guess I gotta drink these now. Might as well. Mazel. Let's see, chat. What have I been watching on Netflix lately? I watched Queen Charlotte. That was very good. And I watched Jewish Matchmaker. And then I watched Indian Matchmaker. Right? I don't know how it got there, but if it's there, I gotta drink it. Yes, my mother is an enabler. Exactly, All Systems. No. My mom never drank when I was a kid, and it's only been in the past like 2 or 3 years where I've been like, hey, this is good, you should try it. That she actually tries it. Hello? Ooh, you got one for you too?
Oh, yeah.
How are you gonna open it though?
Science.
You It's your mom, she knows what's best for you. You have all these tools in here, but you don't have a bottle opener. She didn't start drinking until she met EJ. Your wife is like that, but Moscato? I love Moscato. You've ruined my cider. Look at that fizz.
Hey, whatever, just drink. Okay. Okay.
Audio desync? What is up with this computer? Like, is it the computer? Is it the microphone?
I don't know what it is.
Huh.
I can't figure it out.
Is it the OBS?
I find that if you just restart OBS, it fixes it. I'll get everybody up to speed with the truck here in a moment. Close to 2 seconds. Jeepers.
House is coming along good. Needs
right.
some help, but...
Okay. We're stand by for loss of signal. No problem. If the truck gets up to speed, the door won't fare so well.
What's wrong with the door?
Nothing.
Oh, they're talking about the garage door. I thought you meant the truck door. I'm like...
Okay.
I barely touched my cider. My mom got her hooked on Moscato. Yeah. You put some ice in a glass, you have some Moscato, that's perfect. Actually, so I have they aren't blood, like, my aunt is my blood aunt. married into an Italian family. And after I had been in Boston for like a year or something, I went over there for Christmas. And my Italian cousin was like, "How, you drink wine now? How did that happen?" And EJ looked at her and was like, I'm also Italian. She's like, "Oh."
Why don't you find yourself a nice Italian?
All right. Okay.
I don't know. You tell that story better. I do a bad job.
Okay, so truck streams. If you're not familiar with this is my 1959 Ford F100. Call it Freb. The reason why I call it Freb is it's a quote from the Nicolas Cage Gone in 60 Seconds. Freb can order pizzas and deliver pizzas like nobody's business. The reason why I call it Freb, I delivered pizzas in this truck when I was a pizza delivery driver, so it's Freb. Freb is the name of my truck. We're working on basically restoring it, getting it basically mechanically sound. You know, I said that I used to deliver pizzas in it over a decade ago. That's because the thing has been in pieces for over a decade. We're slowly getting it back together and getting it right. So we got new leaf springs for the front suspension, and we were gonna put them in last night, but I spotted a couple of things that we do need to fix. Now, I did get the hex nuts that we needed. If you were watching last time, I did get, or not the hex nuts, the stop nuts, so the nylocks that we needed to mount the rest of the leaf spring perches to make sure that everything is nice and true. But I'm gonna take those off today. We're gonna take them off, and I'm just gonna paint them and give it a quick coat of paint, and we'll probably give the frame a quick coat of paint, and then we got to figure out what we're gonna do with the front axle. The front axle is very dirty. It's very dirty. It's caked in grease and all kinds of other.
Just spray it with water.
Where's the water gonna go?
I don't know. Just hit it with a hose. That was meant to be a joke because it was.
It's grease. It's not. It's grease. That's not gonna work. We gotta scrub
It was
at
meant to be a rust joke, but it didn't work.
Oh. Yeah, we did run into some weird stuff that we saw with the disc brake conversion kit. Yeah, that's not ideal. Not ideal.
Did you yell at your uncle yet, please?
No, I haven't done that. I won't do that.
All right.
I won't do that. Don't do that. So, dry clean it. Yep, so that's what we're gonna work on tonight here. If we go up to the front of the truck, I don't know, the more keen-eyed of you will notice that there are some pieces missing.
Yeah, there's no wheels.
It ain't got no wheels on it. But here's the thing.
It does have an exhaust.
It does have an exhaust, yep. So what I've been doing is the parts that are ready to paint, I've been painting. That's why I took a break for about 15 minutes between Space News and Kerbal today, because I dropped another coat on these parts over here. So I have U-bolts.
Why are the bottoms blue?
It's painter's tape.
Why?
Because that part is threaded, and you don't want to get paint on the threads. So, see, we got nice painted U-bolts. It did stick a little bit while the paint was curing, but that's not that big of a deal. And then I got some nice shackles here. The shackles are all nice and painted. Like that. There we go. Those parts are good to go. But there are other parts that we need to put together to get this right. Did you get the actual spring replaced? I have replacement springs. They're right here. They're right behind me. Hey, Fractal. Paint it all black. Yeah. So we have to basically start cleaning. We have to start cleaning parts. I did start to work on it this morning with like the front shock mount, but it's still a little grimy. but that just could be some excess degreaser. So we need to clean the shock perches, right? We got to clean these, and then I have there was a shim that was put in on the U-bolts. This is to lower the front suspension a little bit, I think.
So Deviator says, I read somewhere to clean a kitchen hood, use veggie oil with a sponge. It loosens the grease and easily wipes off. Might work on an axle?
Well, we do got to clean the shock perch and the leaf spray, the shims for the leaves right there. I really would like to clean that part up. I don't just want to paint that stupid thing, but that remains to be seen. The big one is this. Well, there's two big things here. So here is the front axle for the truck. It's just on dollies, right? But front axle doesn't look too bad, but one side of it is, when I say it's caked in grease, I mean it's caked in grease and metal shavings and all kinds of crap. See all that?
Ew.
Yeah, also, that's the other problem that we found right there. That's not good. Got to fix that. But I think what I could do, well, I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna do this. I need to get the axle like up so I can clean it. Well, you know, I might get that thing up on sawhorses today, but like taking the rotors off and getting this down to the spindle so I can get at those bolts, because those bolts aren't long enough in the caliper bracket. They're not long enough. I got to paint them, or not paint it. I got to paint the caliper bracket. That would be nice, but I have to get a longer bolt. That's not safe. See that right there? See how the bolt that's going through that is not getting to the end of the nut, and you can see the threads on the inside of the nut? That's death. That's really not safe, because it's the bolt there that's holding my brakes to the truck is literally hanging on by a thread. There's two of them. You don't want that. That's what we found last night, and I'm actually super happy that we found it, because that is not safe. If those two shear because they're literally hanging on by a thread, the brake will fly off the car. We do not want that. That would be very bad.
Nut.
Nut. So that's kind of where we're at. I do have the new leaf springs right here. I got new bolts for them. I have all the U-bolt hardware here. I have the new bushings for the suspension. I have hard cider.
Knotters.
So what I'm thinking, guys, is, you know, get that axle up on some sawhorses or something.
Sawhorses?
Sawhorses. Get it up on some jacks, basically, and start cleaning what I can. And like, I don't really want to take the thing apart, per se. Like, I don't want to take it apart on. I suppose we could. It's not that big of a deal. I just got to disassemble some things so we could figure out what bolts we need. And then tomorrow I'll go get the bolts, and then we can throw it all back together. The other thing we need to do is get the rear leaf spring perches off. I got to undo them. We got to paint it. We got to go over the frame, paint that. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do.
I thought we were just replacing leaf springs.
We are, but I'm making sure that everything is getting done right, because if we have it apart, we might as well do it.
Draw the rest of the owl.
What?
Draw the rest of the owl.
What is that?
The thing that is simple is actually really hard to do.
Okay.
And takes a lot of steps that aren't documented to the person that you're telling them to.
Okay. Just get the bolt stretcher, huh?
You've seen that meme, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Maybe. No. So, yeah, that's what we have to do, dudes. We,
You have to have seen the owl meme. Sorry.
Or we could just, or we could just kind of once over the thing and just freaking put it back together. I don't know. From the rear angle, the truck looks like a Reliant Robin. Oh, I see it. Oh, no. All right, remind me to never put it on that camera ever again. Not so fun. If you're getting new bolts, you should use Stover nuts instead of Nylox for the brake caliper bracket. Stover nut? What is that? What is a Stover nut?
This nut got him.
Oh. So like, why wouldn't you use Nylox here? Not so fun. Honest question. Like that's... The caliper bracket won't get hot enough to bother the Nylock. Wait, was it the Reliant by Robin or the Robin by Reliant? Reliant Robin is what it's called. Draw some circles. Draw the rest of the owl. Oh yeah, okay, I've seen that before. Shiny nuts. All right, well, we'll see what we can see here. Okay. So, you know what the first thing we'll do? First thing I'll do is we'll take the shackles and the bushings and we'll start assembling some of the leaf back together.
Is it a maple leaf?
No.
Oh.
So
we read that joke 10 times yesterday, so I thought I'd make it first today.
Oh, okay. So we gotta put the bushings back in here, then put the shackles through, and then we can put the shackles back in here. They are pretty dry. Paint's still curing a little bit, but that's okay. So I covered these parts in tape because I didn't want to damage the threads. See, you don't want to get paint in the threads because then the bolt won't, or the nut won't nut correctly. Got him. Always nut correctly, Chad. Always.
How do you know if you've nutted incorrectly?
Believe me, you'll know. This is so satisfying. Wow.
It's actually a little bit infuriating.
Why?
Because it should be way easier than that.
Crap. That's not good.
What?
It didn't, the tape covered up some of the bracket. Poop. Yeah, poop.
It's fine.
No, it's not. It'll rust. Ugh. Oof.
Oof. Just spray it down.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You don't want to get stuff on the threads and the this thing. You don't get stuff right here. Is the other one the same way? Nope. No, I did the other one right. Okay. Hang on. I gotta put Chad up in the other window so I can see it. It's on a small screen right now. We gotta put it on the big screen.
I'm still reading them.
I know.
If they say anything helpful, it's not that I'm ignoring them. They're just making a lot of nut jokes.
Yeah. As is tradition. Yeah, this one came out okay.
You know, Chet was telling me, I don't know. They were like, you're more entertaining when you're drunk. And I think Chet needs to get drunk right now because they're not entertaining at all.
Wow.
Got him!
Alright, so we have the new bushings here, and these go in there like that.
Speaking of nuts, a Buc-ee's opened a place near me. Cool. I've never been to Buc-ee's. Have you been to Buc-ee's?
No. So I press the bushing on there. You could just put it on with your finger. That's what the shop manual says.
Roscud is rating with a party of 22. Thanks. Thanks for bringing your friends.
Who?
Roscud. R-O-S-K-U-D.
Oh, Roscud. Yeah, cool. All right. Thank you for the raid. How you doing? All right, so that one still a little crusty, but it'll be all right.
I love those dancing corgi emos. 10 out of 10.
So the next thing that I'm gonna do, and this is just so I can keep track of everything and see where it is, like know where everything is. I'm gonna put.
We're fine. Chet wanted a real car mechanic, so here you are.
Oh, what were you playing, Roscud? Thank you for the raid. Mr. Ocean, hello from Ukraine. Hello from the States. There we go.
Fern bus simulator.
So this is not, I mean, I have to put it on the truck, but I'm putting these parts here like this. Just gonna tighten those down so I know where the parts are. So when we go to install the leaf spring, all I gotta do is just take this off, pull that out, and put it in the truck. Easy peasy. Yeah, these came out okay. It's a little scaly, but it's all right.
What's Fern bus simulator?
I don't know.
Gotcha.
Lock washers? You don't need them on these, Gimbal. Those don't have they don't have lock washers.
Alright, Wallord says, got to spend the evening with Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Was a blast. Got to sit backstage and hang with him between shows. I work security at an event place in Tulsa, and I tell you what, amazing dude for sure. The things he gets into deep thought about, amazing stuff for sure.
That's awesome, Warlord.
Yeah, that's neat.
Cool.
Mr. Ocean says Milwaukee or DeWalt,
I have Milwaukee,
which is Algonquin for the good land.
the good land.
Vulcan tweet thread. It's like long distance bus, so oh, interesting. So Tori Bruno said at 9:27, 2 minutes ago, Vulcan action is about to commence at Slick 41. Rolling the board out to the pad shortly to commence testing on the vehicle. If all goes well, we'll proceed to a flight readiness firing not long after that, and yes, we plan to stream it live.
Sweet.
With success here and a resolution of the Centaur 5 ground test anomaly, we are protecting for a Vulcan Cert 1 launch this summer.
Cool.
Or maybe that said projecting.
Yeah, that's probably right. So, push those on there for now.
Okay, it says protecting, but he probably means projecting. Yeah, autocorrect got him.
Cool. These are the forward shackles, and once again, this is just all finger tight because I got to take it apart to put it on the truck. But now I know where those parts are. Cool. Warlord truck's looking awesome. Thank you. Yeah, just leave those there. I mean, I just gave these a coat of paint and kind of called it. They were a little scaly. I sanded them down like real quick. They're not really, it just, yeah, it's okay.
It's fine.
All right, so the other thing that I painted are the U-bolts that hold the leaf springs onto the front axle. And I have them right here. Those came out pretty cherry, not bad. There's some parts where the paint still needs to cure a little bit, so I'm just gonna put those down. We do not need these right now, so I'm putting them down and I'll let the paint cure for the rest of the night. Might need them a little bit later.
Is it original restoration or have some modifications?
It has some modifications. This truck's been dark-sided a little bit. It's got disc brakes up front. It's got power steering. It has a Toyota steering box in it that's been modified to work with it. Yeah, it's got a 302 in it. That's nowhere near the stock engine that came with this truck. This truck came with a 4.8 liter Y block. It's got a 5 liter engine in it from a 79 F100, and this is a 59. So the engine is 20 years newer. So yeah, this one's kind of dark-sided a little bit. That's the slang term for it.
Does it matter if nuts are facing out or in when mounted?
Yeah. This is temporary, guys, but yeah. Yes, it does. The direction matters. It's like a long distance bus, like ATS, ETS. Cool. Well, Lord, with the 48-monther. Thank you very much. All right, so these are good to go. Now, and I moved the U-bolts out of the way. Now what I need to do is basically figure out what we're gonna do with that front axle. I gotta just get it up in the air.
You just lift it. It's shaped like a barbell. It'll be fine. The bolts go in the direction you can actually put them in, yeah.
You know, you're not wrong. Okay.
You can do it, I believe in you. Or you can get an engine crane and do it that way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I don't know how heavy that thing is, but...
It's pretty heavy. All right, so what I'll do is I'll disassemble my painting station here. Okay, painting station has been deconstructed. And now the painting station is now a axle cleaning station. So let me think about this. Goat at throttle up.
Mijan.
Midge-sama.
For 96 months.
96 months.
Get your weightlifting session in.
I don't think I can lift this.
Hey, you can lift it.
Yeah, okay, I can lift it. Oh,
How
that's
heavy
heavy.
do you think that is?
I'm sorry?
How heavy do you think that is?
200 pounds?
Oh, that's nothing.
You lift it.
You lift... No! For you! You pick me up.
No comment.
My back hurts watching you do that.
The sawhorses.
Marvison would laugh at you.
whatever.
And now insurance has video evidence to not pay for your blown disc.
Yeah. It's technically workers' comp, so.
Can you get workers' comp as a...
No. Your back hurts from watching you do that? I didn't lift with my back.
Lift with your knees, chat.
Use a lift? Nah, I got it. So, I'm gonna put the thing up on sawhorses here. We'll do some squats, chat. I actually am gonna stretch though.
Some sawhorses? Horses? I don't know. What was Boston known as?
You guys want to do it? You guys want to Olympic lift this thing? Ready? All right. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of happening.
What?
The thing just flipping over. But hey, it's fine. There we go. Yay!
We did it, Reddit!
Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. The rear axle is heavier than that. I can't say sawhorses without accent. I don't know why. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, that's kind of funny to be like the one word that you can't.
Sawhorse. Sawhorses. Hey, perfect. It fits in the slot. Excellent.
I think it's fine. Semantic.
What? What's going on?
Do you have any plywood? Put that on top so it'll stay the right way up.
The little brackets on the sawhorses, yeah, seem to be okay. Cool. All right, this is gonna be this thing's home for a little while. So Chad, if you come on over here, let me get you 3/4 view.
Oh man, look at cameraman EJ.
So this thing just needs to be cleaned a little bit. I'm just gonna hit it with some degreaser. I got the drop cloth down, so shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Are you too good for your home?
Like this side of this thing is very dirty. We gotta
Cleaning
clean all
ASMR.
We gotta clean all this up.
Atran says, have a good night, stay clean.
All right, Atran, see you, buddy. Thanks for watching, amigo. Good to see you. Don't be a stranger.
So chat, something I learned about myself since we bought a home is that watching like the stupid Instagram videos, the stupid TikToks of people cleaning their homes makes me motivated to clean my home. And I don't know how to feel about it.
Well,
He did Wings Wednesday earlier, Sawyer.
yeah, Wings Wednesday's already happened, man. We made an F104. It was cool.
Same here. Oh yeah, we have not seen the new Mario movie yet.
Degreaser.
Why do they make you angry, Aqualex?
What?
The cleaning ASMRs. The title's updated. I know, Adrian, we haven't had time.
What did A-Tran say?
He wants to know why we haven't seen the new Mario movie yet.
Planning a wedding does that, man.
Yeah.
Tie rod is actually not too bad. It's a little crusty on this side. That's easy to fix, though. I mean, this thing is pretty dirty. It's pretty dirty. This side isn't too bad, though. The other side is very much caked in grease, and I'm not 100% sure why. Might have a leaky grease fitting over there. Gonna have to go check. I'm gonna get the wire brushes out.
Actually, Adrian, judging by the amount of planning effort, I'm the only one getting married, and EJ is just gonna show up one day.
Yeah, you know what? You know what's nice, A-Tran? You know, not having your significant other throw you under the bus whenever possible. That's really nice, but you know, I wouldn't know what that's like.
I'm just kidding.
I know. Got those graded bolts. Not the ones to fix the axle yet. No, we got to take the spindle off to see what we need. Oh boy. Yeah, this has got a lot of grime on it.
I follow a lot of wedding Instagrams, and the amount of posts that are like, my husband showing up to his wedding being like, wow, look at all this! How did this happen? Makes me feel better.
Where the wedding happens is not my department. So this is degreaser that I'm putting on here, guys. I'm trying to...
We have... So someone says you need an electric Dremel with a wire brush fitting. You have all those...
I have that.
Yeah. You should use that.
On this?
Yeah.
Why?
Like one of the wire brush, or one of the wire brush things. I'm sure there's one in there. Make it easier.
The attachment for the brush is super small. Why would I do that?
Why not?
This thing is very grotty.
Yeah, it spins faster.
I suppose. Why not just use the angle grinder at that point?
Why would you? Okay, whatever.
I don't get it.
Angle grinder plus wire brush is your friend. Dremel's too puny. It'll be easier to just do it by hand. But what I'm saying is you have a drill with attachments that you've never used. I bought them a year ago.
We can use the drill if you want.
I think it would be fun.
Okay.
No, Maz, he does not need more cars.
What kind of car did he say?
It's a 58 F850.
A 58 F850. I think I got enough projects for now.
I mean, even I'm like, ooh, an F850?
What's that?
Even I'm like, ooh, an old, like,
It's a big truck.
yeah.
Big old truck.
But from 58, it's, like, I'm sure it's cool.
Yeah, it's probably a fire truck or something.
It's only $2,000, doesn't matter.
Mab, I've tried. Tried, man. Don't work.
Ain't gonna work.
If we had more money, Brima would say yes. That's the thing.
Yes.
We're kind of short on cash right now. No, that's not saying you guys
Yeah.
need to tip the stream or anything. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put on safety glasses for this.
I don't know if I like it enough to get it, but it's neat.
Let me see.
Like, this is just what Aqualux linked.
Yeah. It's a big old truck.
If I was in a museum, I'd be like, ooh.
Get some rust check inhibitor, eh? I'll just hit it with chassis paint, dude. It's actually doing a pretty good job.
Go ahead, you're a sub, Elb.
What'd you say, babe?
Nothing, I'm talking to chat.
Oh, okay.
Some of that really good
Yeah, it's definitely coming out nicer. Cool. Well, it's really cool.
Question, do you know Fox body stuff?
Fox? Do I know about Fox bodies? I know what they are. I'm not too good on them.
Read that message and I don't know if you'd be helpful or not.
I have a parasitic draw that I've narrowed down to 2 wires coming off the positive side of the ignition coil. Battery and multimeter type method. Would disconnecting the wires and try starting the car hurt something? I don't know what the wires do. They disappear into a giant harness.
In general, if I don't know what something does.
Mello, you got to figure out what those wires are drawing. As long as those wires aren't going to the voltage regulator in the coil, I think you should be okay. But what do I know? Chat, what say you?
Yeah, start with a wiring diagram. That's a good suggestion.
Yeah.
Now you just need to put that on an angle grinder. Much better setup for doing this, safer too, because you get a better hold on it. He's using an angle grinder.
No, this is a drill.
Oh. He's using a drill.
I have an angle grinder. It's over there. It has the grinding disc on it though. I'd have to change it. Not that big of a deal, but I don't know how I'm gonna use an angle grinder to get into the eye on the suspension, you know? How do you think we'd do that?
Use a brake cleaner to spray it clean.
Yeah.
Is that rust inhibitor?
No, it's brake clean.
Oh. Angle grinder with a some brush, then some rust inhibitor. Cut brush on a big old drill is probably the best tool for the job. Might sound dumb, but paint thinner works amazing for jobs like this. You got lots of paint thinner.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got lots of paint thinner. Yeah, we're still getting grot out of this thing. Top beam though is nice and clean. Looks really good.
Your top beam.
Thank you.
Anytime. Hi, Pop Mercury.
Pop, what's going on, buddy? Not bad. It's not bad. It's actually pretty clean.
You get much better leverage with an angle grinder. On the drill, the wire brushes far away from his hands and easier to lose control of and have it catch his pant leg or something.
Yeah, it'll be all right, dudes.
Last word, no.
There we go.
Hi, Nebraska. That's way too clean for under a truck.
Yeah.
Grinding is just aggressive polishing.
All right, let me hit this with more degrease.
I'll degrease you. What?
Whoa.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, me neither. I think you've been on the internet for too long.
You're the one who woed at it.
Whoa.
Not that long, Nebraska. I'd say we started like 10 minutes ago. Oh yeah, headphone memory, sorry.
Not bad. Not bad.
Chat really wants you to use an angle grinder for this.
Okay.
I don't know, like,
Okay. Fine.
just passing the message on.
Chat, you don't understand. The drill was closer. It required less effort. Now I gotta change the angle grinder. Gotta change the wire wheel. I got a cutoff wheel on here. Now I gotta change everything. Now I stepped on the cord and the thing came unplugged.
This is all your fault, chat. Nebraska, probably 5-10 minutes.
For what?
What did you say? How long has he been degreasing?
Oh, not very long, dude.
Yeah.
We just kind of started. We're just getting warmed up here.
I have no sympathy for y'all complaining about the noise because I am in here. You don't even get to experience the smells. That settles it. You need a second angle grinder.
Yep.
It's the only solution.
It's the only solution. Remo, make it happen. Here you go.
I mean, it's a good smell. I like how it smells.
What do you think, chat? Not bad, right? Not bad.
Cover the front of the truck with a tarp? No.
Oh, don't worry about that. It's fine.
He has rust converters. I thought he bought some, but maybe he doesn't have enough? I don't know. I just go to O'Reilly's and nod at whatever he needs to buy.
Nice. Yeah, it's a little pitted, dudes. There's a little pitted, a little bit of pitting going on in there, but
Don't you have rust converter?
I do.
Chat's like, okay. Yes, safety police, I hear you. Can you open the garage door?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Nice. I mean, it's definitely getting in there. Guys, like I'm just gonna give this a quick once over, dude. We're not gonna I don't want it to be show quality. I just want to make sure that it's not like a freaking totally greasy mess, you know what I'm saying?
It's like watching Power Wash Simulator.
Right? Nice. Cool. Okay. It's actually not bad. It's
Twitch chatting, you're Twitch chatting again. Please stop.
It's not bad, dudes. Really not bad.
Open the garage door. And the neighbors.
Don't care is the end of that sentence. I don't know, dude. Should we? Like this part is nice and it's nice and clean. But if we really wanted to do this like super right, we would. I'd flip this thing over, get it right side up, and take the spindles off. I don't know. I mean, we could do that. It's just, I mean, all this stuff is fine. That means we'd have to take the tie bar out, or the tie rods out. I don't know if I want to do that.
Fine.
I mean, I don't want to take it apart because it works, but then again, we got to take it apart to fix those stupid bolts. Interesting.
You know you want to take those spindles off, says All Systems.
Yeah.
Sawyer, thanks for 66 months.
Sawyer, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I do. But that means we have to degrease everything and then re-grease it.
Do you have the grease?
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Actually, I might need a grease gun. All these are grease fittings. I don't know if I have a grease gun.
No, look, you need another tool chat.
I think that might actually be my deal breaker here because I don't have one of those.
Are you happy with the old grease?
Yeah. Yeah, there's no play on the kingpins, dude. It's not a big deal. Like, this all works. Works just fine.
Do those have grease nipples?
Everything. It's a truck from the 50s. Everything has grease nipples on it. The kingpins, tie rods, pitman arm, everything.
It's fine. Primo has declared it fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's chat saying?
I bought a grease gun, used it once when I needed it, haven't used it in decades. I see on YouTube they just snap their fingers and stuff gets disassembled. Why don't you do that? It's 64 years old. It won't be his problem next time.
My finger snap doesn't do anything.
Not worth buying a grease gun.
Why not?
Because like multiple people have said.
Well, I mean, this isn't the only shop project we're going to be working on, dudes.
Ernak, please. How much is a grease gun?
I don't know.
Chat? Oh, it's $10.
Yeah, grease guns aren't expensive.
The grease is more expensive. What did you just spray?
Brake clean.
Oh. I am waiting for the mosquitoes to come barging in.
It's too cold.
Oh. Never mind then. Anything with grease nipples should get a pump or two of grease as part of routine maintenance.
Yep. And the nipples are here. They're just ironically covered in grease.
Go, grease lightning.
Yeah.
So next time you work on the truck, I'm just gonna buy you a hazmat suit.
Why?
Because chat is like, cover your eyes, cover your mouth, cover your hands.
Yeah. There's a reason why I do some of this stuff off stream, Bree. I mean, there is a lot of grease, dudes, that's for sure. Okay. I don't know, maybe we should just give... What the heck was that? Bug. Okay. Maybe we should just hit this with a coat of paint and call it a day. I mean, but then again, the paint will like stop right here, and it'll stop right there, and it'll look terrible.
It's fine. Yeah, exactly. Total head-to-toe protection.
What's that?
Nothing. Get him a remote-controlled robot to do the work, then they might not complain.
All right,
Your concern is appreciated, but EJ knows when EJ needs to be safe. I'd like to think. Have you tried using a tool you don't currently have access to instead? Chat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let me just check my hardware store and see what's good.
Next project, create your own sandblasting box.
Yeah, I know, right? This is the cleanest this thing's been in a long time. See, if we paint it, we're done for the night. Like, it's not much else we can do.
Oh, really?
I kind of want to put it back in. Just put the frickin' thing back in. This thing will scale over. I mean, it's nice and clean. It'll scale over, though. It's not gonna, I mean, it's solid steel. It's not gonna like rot out.
You can put the springs in, says Facha.
I gotta paint the brackets, dude. I want to take the brackets off and
Panera says that's what I would do. I would install it.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I do have some bare metal on the frame on the front of the truck, though. Huh. Well, at least we can get this up here.
Painting it is a waste of time, says Stig Robert.
Yeah. I do have some bare metal on the frame, though, Rob. We should probably get at that. Ooh, this wheel bearing's nice and packed. It kind of blows that I have to take it apart.
Aqualux says the question is if you want to do it now or later. Knowing you, it's more of a question of if you have time to do it now.
Yeah. Let's be real, dudes. We put that thing back in there. It's not coming out for a little while. Like, let's not lie to ourselves.
Facho, look, if you want to do it right, let's tear it apart tonight, paint it, and put everything back together tomorrow.
I can do that.
Stig Robert, frame yes, but solid axles don't really need paint like that.
At the very least, guys, I have to get the discs off so we can figure out what type of bolts we need. I don't like being this indecisive. It's annoying. Like, I already worked a lot. I did a lot of work to get the back really, really nice. And it'd kind of kill me if we don't have the back nice. You know what like the back is really nice and the front looks like absolute trash. It would kind of kill me inside a little bit. But then again, taking this apart is what, if we take this apart now, it's basically what we're doing for the rest of the week.
Really?
I mean, well, I guess if we do these truck streams every night, no, not really.
Chat, EJ has maybe about a month left with no weekends. I mean, I don't know, like... Put it on, paint it later, says Aqualux.
Yeah.
What you could do, EJ, is get some fluid film and spray the underside to stop rust, says Stig.
Yeah. All right, let me think about this for a second, dudes. Just play the intermission music in your mind.
Lifestyles of the rich and the famous. They're always complaining. Always complaining. And if money is such a problem, well, we got answers. Think we should solve it. That is what they call they call it a callback, chat. What a beautiful voice. You don't have to lie to me. When did Twitch Sings return?
Where's that hard cider at?
Stig says fluid film is quick and easy, can be done without disassembly. Oh, Tars, I was a good Charlotte fanatic.
All right, guys, this is one of those, if this was Bad Obsession Motorsports, we'd get the kettle going, but I don't do that. I don't do tea, all right? I'm not that way, okay? So, let me see if I have any coffee left. in the office. I'll be right back.
We were talking yesterday about how Joel Madden sang that song at
Nope. No more coffee.
Nicole Richie's sister's wedding. I thought you just got new coffee earlier.
Yeah, but I drank all of it. That was made.
You got a whole Dunkin' thing, I thought.
It's 10 o'clock. I'm not drinking coffee right now.
Oh, that's fair.
Hey, the back is together, but the front fell off. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Geek, I found some questionable things up at the front when I took it off. First of all, we had a cracked leaf spring, which, yeah, no. So I have new leaves, but, so, here, Geek, look. So this has a disc brake conversion kit. See the bolt right there? That bolt looks good. Nylock, everything is nice. That looks really good. Here, watch this.
Hi, Tara.
What's up, Tarandra? So let me just flip this over. There we go. Cool. Now, Geek, let's go ahead and look at the caliper mount bolts right there. You see what's going on there?
Geek said LMFAO.
Yeah.
Suboptimal.
Yeah, that's not good. That's death. I'm like, I took the front axle out on a whim, dude. And yeah, I took it out on a whim, and you know, because we needed to replace both leaves. And when I took it out, I saw that. I'm like, oh, that's
Anti-normal.
yeah, that's suboptimal. Yeah, chat, to say the least.
Looks 64 years old.
This is 64-year-old dirt.
Geek says, hey, half a thread is still a thread.
No. Bad Geek. This thing's actually pretty packed. It's not bad. So I'm trying to think what do we need to do to get this thing apart? Shouldn't be too bad. So this is a castle nut on the outside of the spindle. Pop the cover off, castle nut off, hub off, bearings off. That'll expose these 4 bolts. We got to take these bolts out because I got to go to the hardware store tomorrow, and I have to get grade 8s that fit these that are long enough, because these are not long enough. Once we do that, that would be the steering arm off, pitman arm off, and then it's just the kingpin.
So the goal is to still have it ready for the wedding, Geek, but not with those.
Yeah, we're not driving away from the chapel with this, dude. That's not a good idea. Shouldn't be too much work. I don't know how the kingpin comes apart. I don't know how to get the spindle off of the axle. I have no idea how to do that. But that might be just where we say, you know, screw it. That's where we stop. Because I have to get the disc off anyway. We have to get the disc out of there because that. So I have to take the discs off anyway. But you know, the thing is, it'd be easier to do it if the axle was back in the truck. So I am in a quandary.
I don't think you should paint it.
You don't think so?
No, everybody's saying you have all their options that you can do when it's on the truck. Linseed oil,
Yeah.
rust in it, like there's things you can do. I understand wanting to get it done right, but can we do it right after the wedding?
Yeah. Yeah. Wheel bearings packed really nice.
God.
All right.
Chad, I sound like a project manager. Can we do it right after the deadline? Kind of hate it.
Are you a project manager?
No? Maybe for this, yeah.
Okay.
SpaceX Starship project manager. Roadrunner's garage is rating with a party of 6.
Hey, there he is. What's going on, buddy?
Too close to work. Oh god, and now here's a work text. Hi, Roadrunner.
So what we could do, guys, what we could do is go underneath the truck tonight, and we could get in there. I could get in there with a VHD and paint over what we need. I can take the parts out that we still need to paint, shock mount purchase, etc., etc. Take all those parts out, right? We can basically get underneath the truck nice and ready to go, nice and painted, looking good. We'll mask off the areas that we don't need, that we don't need to paint. We'll paint the frame, make it look nice. There's just a lot of bare metal under there from when I was trying to put the IFS in a long time ago. That's long gone. That I really want to get right. So yeah, what we can do, I can prep the area underneath the truck for paint. We'll paint that, paint the perches, right? Or I'll take out the perches, we'll paint the frame, and then we'll paint the frame tonight. I'll get some paint in there, and then if we have more time, I'll clean up all the other pieces, and we'll go from there. Yeah, we'll clean up the shock mount perches. I could probably give them a nice flash coat tomorrow. Just something quick. Doesn't have to look, I mean, it's fine. It's okay. And then I think we'll go from there. Now, I do need to take the spindles, or I do need to take the hub off for a second. I got to check the wheel bearings in there. And then, you know what? Yeah, maybe we can look to see how that kingpin assembly goes together. And then kind of go from there.
This is a friendly reminder that I am signing off at midnight tonight. If you want to be here any longer, you are more than welcome to. But
okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's paint. We'll put this on hold for now. So, move you guys.
oh, to Roger, is that why it's not running? Oh, that makes so much more sense now. I got it. Okay.
Next week, I'm going to reupholster all the seats with new leather covers for my wife's Magnum. Bought her Dodge Magnum RT 5.7 all-wheel, 5.7 all-wheel drive. Did that come from the factory like that, Roadrunners? Jeepers creepers, that's cool, man.
I gotta go potty.
All right. It came like that from the factory, man. That's cool. What? No, but you kicked over the Magners. Oh. Yeah. Dump-a-da-dump. So I got to take that bracket off, and we got to paint that bracket a little ways. I have the hex nuts for it now, which is pretty cool. I'll take those rear leaf spring perches off on both sides, dudes. They're literally by your hand. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Cool. Burb. Primo found bunnies. There's bunnies in our yard. Oh boy. All right. Chad, you think that's a good idea? I think we'll take the perches off and go from there. All right, Robert. Battery recharge is required. Okay, cool. Wabbit season. I don't know why I'm being so indecisive about this. In the time that I've taken to frickin' figure this thing out, could have just frickin' done it. Just kind of annoying. Yeah. I'm thinking, dudes. I'm thinking. Sorry. I know it's you don't want to sit here and just watch me stare at this thing, but I think it might be okay for a summer if we just bolt this sucker all back together and roll. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not gonna drive it too much in the rain. I am a little bit worried about the bare metal because it's definitely there. See? See it? I don't know if I'm even on that camera. I'm not on that camera. You're gonna stream it going back together, going to be black with red flake. Cool, man. Right on. I don't know, fellas. You think I'm being lazy, or do you think we should? Like, that's kind of what's on my mind. Like, it might be like when I'm like, why do that? That takes too much time. Am I just being lazy, or is just slamming this sucker back together right now a viable way of doing this? I'd say slamming it back together is an option, for sure. Painting is not critical, no. But it'd be a shame to not do it now, because, well, it's all apart. But then again, we'd have to take it apart even more if we were going to do that, so. If you have the time and can get it done, do it right the first time. I don't really have time, dude. I mean, do I? It's gonna take a lot of work, dude. We'll probably be all back together mint by next week. If I like took the time and actually did this all correct. I got to do that. Yeah, there's other things I got to do. I got to redo the brake lines. The brake lines that we made in 2020 are leaking. So we got to redo those. Did it come painted from the factory? I don't know. Maz, it's under the truck and you're in a time crunch. I'd say do what it needs to make it work. Be safe and get out the fine-tooth comb later. To dedicate to the shop. I think Kerbal needs to take a back seat for a week or so.
Smells like a nail salon here.
Don't you love that smell though?
I do.
Yeah. Primo, we're debating dedicating I mean, Facha, I don't know, dude. How long do you think that job is going to take? The real bottleneck with that job is painting. That's the bottleneck because I have to wait for paint to dry. So now we have to come up with a logistics system where I need to paint certain parts, right? And while that part is drying, do some other mechanical work to fill in the downtime, you know?
Well, you do have all the little things the little holes in the cab that need to be patched that you can do while you wait for paint to dry.
Oh, the holes in the floor? Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, dudes, I'm not against what's today? Tuesday? Wednesday? Oh yeah, Wings Wednesday. So that would give us Thursday, Friday. Make the lines and stuff while you're waiting. Yeah, geek. Do other things on the punch board while we're waiting for paint to dry. Okay. Okay.
Right, because those cab holes need to be solved.
Yeah, there's other things that we can do.
Yeah.
I've just never multitasked, parallel worked on a truck like this before. I've never actually sat and planned it out, you know? It's kind of new to me. I have to patch 2 holes in the floor. I might just tap screw some plates in, because cut out the rust, self-tapper some screws in there, and then put the sound deadening down. It's not permanent stickum sound deadening, so you don't need to worry about that. It's just a rubber mat, and then the rug on top of that. I think it'll be okay. Audio went out of sync. Okay. Move the camera to focus on the part so we can watch paint dry. All right. Chat, stand by for loss of signal. Okay. You know it's going to bug you to death if you don't do it now. Save yourself the headache and rock it out. Yep. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right. Okay. Will you actually come back and do it, or will it be 3 years? It'll be 3 years, SVO. That's it. Yeah, I'm not immune to standard car guy nonsense. You know what I mean? Second I put that axle back in there, it's staying in there for a little while.
I don't care as long as it's ready for the wedding.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay. You all right, baby?
Wrong pipe. Sorry, chat.
You're not choking on brake clean fumes, are you?
No, just water.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, that's no problem. Then we don't need to worry about that. You okay though, for real?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
You're literally wrong pipe.
Cool
Bye,
beans.
Roadrunners. Ice up. Yeah, just drowning. It's fine.
Do you need me to perform the Hamlock maneuver?
No. You know, 100% of the people who have inhaled dihydrogen monoxide are dead.
Yeah. 1050. Do you know where your 10 mil is at? Chat. Chat. What's the most that you've ever lost on a coin flip?
A truck at a wedding.
Call it. Just call it. Call it.
Do we need a poll?
Tails? Heads? Heads, you fix it now. Tails, you don't. Okay? When I coin flip, I always do 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 odds. Okie dokie. Man, now I want to do it. It's strange.
That's how coin flips work.
Yeah,
They reveal what you really want.
they do.
That's why I want.
All right, well, let's see what odds says. Heads, you fix it now. Tails, you don't. That's fine. Tails. 2 out of 3, though. Oh, double tails. Oh, no.
Fate has determined it will not be fixed now.
Now I want to spite fate. Frick you, you stupid coin.
No, you're gonna ruin everything.
No. No. I refuse to accept the odds. I refuse. Now shake a magic 8-ball. Get the magic 8-ball out.
I don't have an.
Get an app on your phone to get the magic 8-ball out.
Okay. Sorry, Chad, I can't read you. I'm looking for a Magic 8-Ball app.
This is important, chat. All right. No, let's
Magic 8-bit ball.
do this. All right, let's go. I will spite the stupid coin now because that's not the result that I wanted.
You're gonna do that.
So I will
And
proof that
something's gonna go wrong, and I'm gonna be like, it's because you denied fate. All right, ask a question and shake the Magic 8-bit ball.
Okay. The question is, should I do the extra work now?
Most likely.
Oh! Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
But now it said my reply is no.
What?
When I shook it the second time.
Okay, well that's a yes and a no. Now I always do 2 out of 3 odds. Go.
Okay. Reply hazy. Try again. Outlook good.
Oh, all right. It's science. Let's roll. Okay, so what do we have to do? We got to take that. You got to take that apart, but then we have to do the axle. Okay, let me take the. I need to take the perch out. We worked on that last night. That's not a big deal. Let's take the perch out. I just want to get a nice coat of paint on here to cover up all the bare metal. See what I'm talking about? There's bare metal from where I grinded the rivets off right there.
This truck is not gonna.
Oh, all right. All right. Shut up.
Guess you'll be riding the Mustang. Exactly, geek.
I hate you.
No, you don't. You love me.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, lady. 11/16. All right, cool. I'm still good. All right. It's a hung jury. I'll go 50-50. I'm going to redo the purchase. We'll do the frame, and then the rest of it's going back together. Okie dokie. Cool.
Okay. You know, you said fixing that part of the frame wasn't gonna make it not look like a sad face, but it still looks like a sad face.
It's a little bit happier than it was.
Okay.
It's just a little happier than it was, okay?
How did the 104 turn out?
Great. Yeah, good build. See the bare metal everywhere?
You know that look all middle-aged white guys give instead of a smile? That's what it looked like.
Yeah. Yeah, you ain't wrong. So yeah, we'll clean this part up. Put it in parts that we need to clean. Now, I'm just gonna do that on the other side. I'll do it real quick, guys. So, just, yeah, bear with me. I just gotta take these nuts and put them back on the bolts, got them. Just to make sure I don't lose any hardware. I hate doing that. I hate losing hardware. It's the worst feeling in the world. Because one, you lost it. Two, you have no idea where it goes once you get it back, if you do manage to find it. It's quite annoying.
Thanks, Rex. Nut.
Nut. Got him. All right, I'm gonna switch us back to the big cam because we'll go back over to the high cam. I'm literally on the other side of the truck just doing the exact same thing, taking the perch off.
Chad, I'll paint a picture of EJ for you right now.
What? What about me?
Nothing. I'm painting a picture of you for chat.
Oh, thank you.
So right now you can see his bald spot. It's right in the camera. It looks really, really great. He's getting ready to, I think, maybe to lay down on the floor, but I can't tell. Let's see.
You know, I don't go and point out your bald spots, okay?
Well, I don't put them right in the middle of the camera. And I don't have them, so... Why is chat talking about Reliant Robins?
Because the internet loves that car, sweetheart.
Oh, I gotta go look what it, like, they're like, oh, it looks like a Reliant Robin.
Everybody keeps saying that.
But it doesn't, chat. What are you talking about?
I don't understand, Bree. Chat sees what they want to see. How do you not realize
You're
this?
right. Why am I even...
Like, they don't see my bald spot because they don't want to.
Will he have time to paint the bald spot, too?
Who asked that?
Basil.
God damn it, man. You suck. You really suck. It's not funny.
It's pretty funny.
Just picture it. They'll just take some chassis paint. Just It's, you know. Okay, everybody, here's the 4 bolts for that leaf spring perch and the nuts. They're attached to them. They're in my hand. You can hear them. I am putting them right here in front of the television, okay? Everybody knows this now. They're right in front of my monitor on the television, okay? They're on the TV. Everybody knows that. I'm getting the other mounts off.
And they're gone.
And they're gone. Yep. Yeah, I know.
God made only so many perfect heads. He put hair on the rest.
Yeah. Wait, are you saying I got a misshaped head?
No, he's saying that your head is perfect.
Oh, okay, yeah. You got a misshaped head. Thank you.
You need one of those bolt organizers that Junkyard Digs uses.
Yeah, I've seen that thing.
Can somebody link me?
So you know, Bree, Junkyard Digs is a YouTuber where, I mean, his wife comes and helps him work on the car. Just saying.
Does his wife have a Twitch chat to read?
Yeah, sure. Mook will read Twitch chat. I'm sure she would.
Also, I have helped you on this truck, so you can bite me. His wife has her own channel. That's cool. Good for her.
Yeah, she actually does, and she's pretty good at wrenching, to be honest with you.
Nice.
Yeah, she does a good job. The 79 that she has, the water truck, is really cool.
Matt says his dad has a green 78 just like her booger truck.
What's that?
Matt says his dad has a green 78 just like her booger truck.
Yeah, all right. I got one. Make sure I didn't mess the threads up on that bolt. Nah, she's all right. Where's the lock? The lock nut for that thing.
I tried to Google bolt organizer, but I don't think it's what people are talking about.
No.
Bartazzi, that's what my wife grew up riding in, a green 78.
Word. Brimo grew up riding around in a 96 Bronco.
Not wrong.
96 Bronco Eddie Bauer, guys.
And the thing that kills me is when my parents sold it, I feel like they had a hard time selling it. Like, they had to find a main road to put it on to sell it. Nowadays, that thing would be money.
Worth some cash.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. What the hell's wrong with this bolt?
No, it was not white. Oh, okay.
No, it was red with a red interior, Bree, if your dad was telling me right.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a tan interior, but...
Yeah, red with tan interior. Come on, you.
Alex Star Jacob donated, gifted 5 subs. Thanks, man. You're the best.
Got it. What'd you
Alex
say?
R. Jacob gifted 5 subs.
Who did?
Alex R. Jacob.
Hey, RJ, thanks, man.
Facha, I did click it. That's cool. I see what you're saying.
You what?
Nothing, it's fine. My phone wants me to go to bed.
Not yet.
Huh?
Not yet.
I know. Your bedtime set for 11:30. You're a phone. I control you. You can't tell me how to live my life.
Yeah, that's right. Don't take no crap.
My dad also has a blue 79 F-150 I almost want to grab. Don't think it'll take much to get it roadworthy, says Maslin.
I love this ratchet. Bree's dad got me this ratchet, and it is the most useful thing ever. Makes this so much easier.
Why aren't we seeing what EJ is doing? Because he's doing it on the other side of the truck, and he just didn't move the camera. It's fine.
There's just a lot of stuff in the way, dudes. I'll get it to you in a moment.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cordless electric illness.
Yeah.
Is it a Matco?
No, it's a, what is it? Chemo? K-I-M-O?
I use these sounds as ASMR to fall asleep to. It's okay.
Cool. All right.
One of our shower gifts was a cordless vacuum, chat. It's my new favorite thing. I love it.
Okay, 4 other bolts for the other leaf spring perch. They're right here. I'm putting them right there. Okay.
We also did get a second Roomba. And I'm pretty psyched. Because the shower happened, we have a bunch of boxes in the house right now, and so I can't set up the Roomba because it needs to learn the floor plan, and it can't learn the floor plan when there's a bunch of boxes around. But I'm pretty psyched about it.
All right, Chad, I'm taking the shock tower perch off right now. Give me a second. I know it's, you know what? I should probably get the camera for this. But then again, it'll take 2 seconds to do it, so.
No, caveman, a wedding shower is exactly when you get those types of gifts. Wedding shower is for all that kind of stuff. Shred the boxes the Roomba will learn by when cleaning it up.
Okay, there's 3 bolts that hold that thing. Hold the tower.
Yeah, better than an anniversary gift.
I got 1. I'm just gonna get the other 2, and then, guys, when I go back to the other side, I'll show you exactly what I'm doing.
Stoner nice. I got my wife a V8 Shark V8 cordless vacuum. It's dope, man. Because that's what I hated about the vacuum, is you gotta pull it out, find somewhere to plug it in, try not to run over the cord a million times. Like...
2.
I always felt like, once again, very appreciative of our wedding showers. I would have, what I needed was a you're going to college shower. Or, your first apartment shower. At this point, we have stuff. At this point, we have stuff we've been using for a while. And so a lot of the stuff I was like, oh, it's just upgrades to what we have. And so that's been great. But I remember, like, going to college, I was like, man, I really wish somebody would have given me nice dishes. Like...
Shock mount perch is out. Cool. Just got to get the other one off on the other side.
I asked my mom for, like, a steamer for Christmas.
You took a steamer? What?
That's not what I said. Shark is our robot and got a robot pool vacuum. Robot lawnmower next. Where we used to live, somebody down the block had a robot lawnmower. And I used to think it was hilarious. Chat, please. Yeah, more major life event gift givings would have been nice. That's what I mean, man. I actually just grabbed an old industrial HEPA vacuum from a scrap pile. I had a 1 HP, 1 horsepower motor and a 20-gallon stainless steel drum, looking to use the drum for a forge project. Cool. That chemo color reminds me of the Hitachi brand. Once you put all these shiny bolts back on, are you going to paint the heads to match?
No, dude. I think the gold and the black would look really good.
Nodders.
There's caca all over this. What the hell is this? This isn't even a nylock. What the or is it? Huh. That one's gross, dude. It looks like it's... I don't even know, man. I don't even know what that is. Definitely not pleasant, though. It's sticky and gross.
Well, here's the next best reason for taking it apart.
Oh, it's Loctite. It's Loctite. Yeah.
Crank the tool sound to 11.
It's Loctite. That's what it is.
Cordless will spoil you. I'm already thinking to myself, we're gonna have to get another one of these if that one ever dies.
But the real question is, why the heck isn't the other side Loctite?
That's right, Kurosake. EJ is already spoiled. He's got Brimo.
You're not wrong. Yeah, see, there's bare metal on the back of this thing, and it was butted up there. This is what I was talking about. We'll clean these parts up, give them a nice scuff, and then paint it. Cool. All right. In the meantime, we got to paint this. The bolts that I probably will paint over, guys, are these ones right there. And the reason why is because those are the engine mounts. The engine mount is on a the cross member is bolted to this on the other side. So yeah, I'm good. I don't think we need to mess with that at all. Nor that I want, not that I want to. Now the caliper is the other thing that's in the way here. Doesn't look too bad in here. Yeah, see, I left this all bare metal because I just wanted to get it done. But see, that's no good. And now I have the time and the area to do it right, so that's what we're gonna do. You know what, I don't know, maybe we should tape over those. But honestly, I just want to hit this with a nice coat of paint to make sure it doesn't look too bad, you know? I don't really care about overspray or anything. I just want this nice. That's all. So when if somebody looks in here, it'll look good. It won't, you know. And obviously, we're doing all the mechanical work to make it work nice. But there's just a lot of bare metal, and the bottom of this is a bunch of bare metal too. I don't know why I insisted on hitting the bottom of this with the flap disc or whatever, but I did. So.
Here, Facha, I can do that.
What's that?
He's like, here's where EJ needs the the Amazon link for the tools that he uses. And I'm like, you know, I have the ability to do that.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think I did it for the 3D printer stream for like my account.
Oh, cool.
But 1 second.
I'm just gonna survey. Yeah, see. Past me painted the top of this, and I was like, yeah, that's good.
Is it a 3/8?
What?
3/8 cordless electric ratchet set, 40 foot-pounds.
Yeah.
Alright. Ooh, it's 40% off right now.
Damn. Chemo is the brand.
Yeah.
You can see I still have the mount pieces up here for the Crown Vic front end. There's still the pieces for it, so we could put it on here if we really wanted to.
Here you go, chat. If you want his cool little ratchet, and if you buy it, we get some of it or something. I don't know.
What?
The Amazon associate links, I think when people buy from you,
Yeah.
you get like a portion of the credit.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
The caliper. Caliper's just hanging out. All right. Let's give this a test. Let's give this an old test spray. See what it looks like. I got to scuff it up just a little bit, dudes, and then we'll hit it with some VHT. I'm basically just going to hit like from here over, top and bottom, or side and bottom for the most part.
I'm sleepy.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal. Yeah. Cool. Just got all the scale off of there. I'm gonna do it over to where the perch is as well.
It really just sounds like you're at a dentist.
What?
It really just sounds like you're at a dentist.
Yeah. Now I did hit this with just regular flat black paint, but that's really not good enough for the
Nice, Facha.
chassis. So.
Facha got one, I guess.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he said it'll be here by 7 a.m.
It's a good ratchet, dude. Really useful. Brimo's dad recommended it to me, and he, let's just say he knows machine tools.
Yeah.
We'll call it a day.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good deal. Ratchet salesman?
Look at me, Eric Johnson, ratchet salesman.
Sorry, Chad. I'm trying to figure out how much money I get when you buy one.
Do we get cash?
I don't know how it works. That's what I was trying to figure out. It's been so long.
Oh. So this is acetone here. Just gonna clean this off.
If I got a deal for you.
Would you buy that for $1?
Amazon influencer. No.
Okay. All right. Let me open up the garage door a little bit, get some ventilation in. There we go. Let me get some of my VHT out. Engine enamel, matte finish. Here we go. So this is roll bar and chassis paint, dudes. VHT, it's good stuff. You don't need to prime, you just need to prep the area a little bit, and you go. Ready?
I don't know if we got anything. Oh, wait.
That's all. That's all I wanted to do. Just get at the damn bare metal.
Maybe it just hasn't. Yeah, there's a moth in here.
That way when we go to put that shock mount back in there, it's not going to be all messed up. You don't want, when I say messed up, you don't want like water getting in there and rust screwing everything up. That's no good. Now when you paint, you want to stay about 12 inches away and just don't ever hold the thing in one spot. The paint will run. Ideally, you want to paint in a well-ventilated area. They usually paint in, like, not a vacuum, but almost a vacuum. They paint in a place that has positive pressure, so it pulls all the dust out, like a place with a HEPA filter and stuff. That's good. There is dust getting stuck in that paint, but that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I just don't want bare metal on here, that's all.
Yeah, it probably hasn't come through yet. I'll let you guys know.
There we go.
%, so
We got 3% of that for real?
yeah.
All right.
I mean, what's 3% of 70? That's like what it says you should get on tools.
Yeah.
$2. Oh wait, that's $80. I typed it wrong. $2.10, chat.
Poggers. Yeah. See, guys, this wasn't like a good prep job. It's just good enough to get it done.
Morning Antares, but it's 11 p.m.
Antares is in Europe.
Oh, it's Europe.
Europe.
Better in your hand than theirs? Fair enough.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Cool. I'm debating just hitting the rest of the frame so it's not two different colors, not matte and gloss. Should be able to get at it. But then we paint over cool engine bolts and it doesn't look as skedded. I should be able to get behind the caliper. Sweet. Now the last thing I do with the paint, where's the acetone? So that's done for now, right? So I still have the rag with the acetone on it. You take that and you clean the tip of the paint nozzle, so it's nice and clean. That way paint doesn't get gummed up in there. If you really want to get fancy, you should be able to unscrew this thing. Yeah, no, that one doesn't come unscrewed. But as long as you clean the nozzle, yeah, make the paint ready for the next time so you don't waste money.
Are you gonna wax the frame?
No, probably not. Cool. Bolts still look good. Excellent. Excelente. Yeah, I got a tiny bit of overspray on the brake lines and a little bit on the bolts, but they're fine. It'll cure, when it cures up, it'll look good. See, just a little bit of overspray on there, but you know, I'm surgical with this thing, Jake. When that paint cures up, it'll look really nice. Turn it upside down and spray. Yeah. But you can see where I masked it off with the tape, but that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. All right. Cool beans. Now I just got to go hit the other side with some real quick. I'll be right back, chat. No symmetry in this. Done. I'm literally doing the exact same thing on the other side, so just bear with me and enjoy the ASMR spray paint noises.
Just imagine it, chat. Are you imagining?
Chat with no. John Lennon once said, "With no limit, there's no limit to what you can imagine. With our imaginations, there's no limit to what we can imagine." That's what he said.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let me get the acetone rag and just clean the tip again. There we go. Perfect. Cool. All right. Now there's no bare metal under there, so I'm not too worried about it now. And you know, the frame will look decent enough. It's good enough. Good enough for the girls we date. Oh, hi, Brimo.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
When is this going to SEMA? Oh, God, I don't know. Yeah, it's all right. Once again, it's just clean. It just looks okay. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. So, okay, cool. We can close the shop door now. Now the next thing we got to do is clean these things. We got to clean the actual perches. So when we go to put this thing back on, it doesn't look poopy. These would be a prime candidate for sandblasting. I don't have access to the sandblaster this time around though. Yeah, see, some of this stuff's going to be hard to get at.
Is that box holding the truck frame?
Yes. Yeah, Facha, I do. I have access to a media blaster, but if I go and do that, the parts are going to be gone for a little while, dude. Kind of defeating the point of, you know, doing it the way we're doing it. The only other way to do this is to scuff this thing up by hand, because some of these things, some of these places I'm not going to be able to get at with the angle grinder. So, I mean, you know, that's like, it's not going to be too bad. This is a pretty, I mean, the frame on this thing is in pretty good condition, so there's not a lot of pitting on it. There's no rot on the frame on this truck. I mean, you put it, I mean, you guys could see from that picture, you put a nice coat of paint on it and it looks fine. You know, so yeah, you know, I think we'll scuff this thing up a little bit. So let me move the camera around. I'm going to change the camera angles and stuff. And yeah, we'll start scuffing up these parts. I'll scuff them up with the intention of painting them. Yeah, I'll paint them probably tomorrow. And you know, you need about 24 hours for this VHT paint to cure. So yeah, it'll be done by the, you know, by stream tomorrow.
Cool.
These are the U-bolt nuts and washers. Put it in the vise and use a large wire wheel on it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's over there. I gotta...
Ever go on a midnight snack run?
A
Literally
midnight
every
snack
time
run?
he goes offline.
What?
Nothing.
I mean, Facha, the scale on this, the scaling on this is not too bad. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know why we'll do it. Let me get the camera. All right, I gotta move some stuff around. The shop vac is in the way. Gotta move it down here.
Fudge, I only said to put it in a vise so it doesn't go shooting across the garage.
Yeah, I know. And the reason why I was hesitant is not because it's a bad idea. It's because I have to spend a lot of time moving the cameras around. That's all.
You know, Chet, turns out breathing paint fumes doesn't feel great.
We had ventilation. It's fine.
Okay.
It's clear. I had to ventilate someone. You have a headache? I don't. Bree, do you?
No,
No?
no headache, my stomach.
Oh.
I'll be fine.
I'll open up the door again. We'll
Alright.
get the paint fumes out.
Thank you. Also, I'm just sleepy because I didn't go to bed till like 2 yesterday.
All right, I got safety glasses and stuff on. So let's rather breathe paint fumes than this stuff. Can we get this in there? Nah, not really. I'll get the rest with sandpaper and whatnot.
Why grind rankings in an RPG when you can grind for real? Use the drill with the cup brush? You told him to use the angle grinder before!
Oh, that was different.
Sometimes, chat. Sometimes.
this thing doesn't spin as fast, but it does work.
So Kurisake says you mentioned scaling earlier and said not too bad. What's scaling?
It's just pitting from rust, dude. The pitting from rust ends up looking really scaly. Like, it looks like scales. See that right there? That's all. So this wire brush right here is designed to just get the scale off. What we're doing is removing the scale is iron oxide. That's what it is. This is iron oxide right here. That's what that brown is. That's the same. That's why Mars is the color that it is. It's this stuff. See? You don't want to inhale that. So I'm holding my breath. That's why I'm only doing this in bursts. Holding my breath because you don't want to inhale this stuff. Okay. All right, keep going. Almost there. Okay, we're getting there. A little bit more. Kind of standing in the way for this part. There we go. All right, let's just get a rag and wipe this off here and see what it looks like.
Kyron, speaking of procedures and scary sounding tools, finally got a call today. My metastasized lung removal surgery is scheduled for Friday the 19th. We'll be watching lots of your streams in the coming weeks while recovering, I hope.
Good luck, man. Godspeed.
That's rough, dude.
He'll be all right. Karen, you'll pull through. I know it. You'll pull through, my brother. You are strong. You're strong like bull. Strong like bull. Bull strong. You'll be fine.
Thanks, man. Never tell me the odds.
There you go. That's my boy. That's my boy right there. Yeah, Kuro, you see how it's nice and shiny now? See that? Nice and shiny. This is something that you can paint on. I mean, it's still a little scaly down here at the bottom. Well, that's not too bad. You ideally want it to be nice and shiny, like right here. See how that's really shiny? That's what I need to get it to. So we still have a little ways to go, but yeah, should be good. All right, I'm gonna go at it a couple more times here.
do it, Siren. I believe in you.
Cool. As you can see, the grinder is a lot faster. It's a lot faster than the drill, but yeah. But the drill can get into spots where the grinder can't, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it be. I'm just gonna get the scale off in here, and then we should be good. Like, don't get me wrong, this part's okay. It's not too bad, but yeah. There we go. Cool. It's just scuffed up enough to make it nice. And then, of course, I really made sure the outside was good because that's the part that people are going to see. I'm not going to lie to you. Scuffed. Good to go. Want to paint it? Should paint it. You want to paint it now? You can paint it now. Ow, that's sharp. You know, it'd probably be better to just do all of them at the same time.
Sweetheart,
Yeah,
I'm falling asleep on the couch.
you are?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is actually okay.
It's coming up, Kyron. I think I might go to bed.
You want to go sleep, baby?
Do you mind?
No, it's fine.
You don't have to stop working.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. When is the wedding, Kyron? It's in the summer.
Are you stopping?
No,
Oh, okay, good.
I just can't. Yeah, I can't use the vise, so I'll just work here on the tool bench, and we'll just hand scuff parts while I'm reading chat.
Alright. Why can't you use the vice?
Because I can't see chat.
Oh, get a phone.
And mess up my phone?
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know I was gonna.
It's okay, babe. Do I look upset? Chat, do I look upset? I don't care. Don't bother me. Okay. You gonna go to sleep? Okay. No problem.
That's for a skinny boy.
Yeah, so? There's a freaking moth in here. See that, dudes? Curl, that's scale. Just gotta get the scale out of there.
Can you read chat from that far?
Yeah. Do you want to see my colleague's rocket test launch? RJ, link it to you tomorrow, dude. My hands are super dirty. I don't want to touch the keyboard.
You have better eyesight than me. I've got glasses on. I love you.
All right, baby. Good night.
Good night.
Everybody say night to Brimo.
Good night, Cat.
Dremel with a small wire wheel now. Actually, Bart, that's not a bad idea, but the Dremel's down in the house. Look at all the, see? That's Mars, man. That's what Mars is right there. Iron oxide everywhere. See? Just cleaning it up. I mean, it's probably not as good as hitting it with the wire wheel, but you know, if we want to go full resto on the truck later, we will. Give it a Coca-Cola bath. Actually, you know what? You just reminded me, Jim. Some Evapo-Rust for these parts would be perfect. I got a bucket, just throw them in there. Evapo-Rust will literally get that down to bare metal in 2 seconds. That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, dude. We should Evapo-Rust these things. That's a good idea. Mayor. Now there's a good idea. I could run for mayor. I don't think I have any Evapo-Rust with me. Diet Pepsi doesn't work. It's only Diet Coke. You know what, chat? I've officially decided that Evapo-Rust is scope creep. Just now. I just made that executive decision. Much cleaner. Yeah, I'm getting the rust off, RJ, so we can paint them. You just need to scuff it up a little bit, dude, that's all. You scuff this up a little bit, and then you take the rag to it, see? Nice and clean. Even this, like, see how it's not completely shiny? That's still okay. The VHT paint is thick, dude. Damn, boy. It's thick. It'll be all right. It'll look good. Like, it won't look like poo-poo. Hey, that's good rust. What are you doing? But the more of it we get off now, the better. And this is like a good lesson to learn about painting, dude. The lesson to learn here is that the more patient you are doing this, the more time you spend doing this, even though it's tedious bitch work, the better it's going to come out. Iron oxide smells like blood. Yep, that's right. I haven't inhaled it because I'm holding my breath when I do this. Yeah, see all this? This stuff is horrible for your lungs right here. That's no good. I prefer not to smell my own blood. Are you sure, Vin? It smells good, though. I just got a whiff of it because I moved it around. See, this part's scuffed up good enough. Just got to wash it. Like, those two parts are good. This is all the passenger side stuff. A couple more parts we need to get at here. This next part is the shock mount perch here. You got a machine sander? A mechanical sander? Yeah. Yeah, of course I do, man. Bart, I'm just having some fun doing this, that's all. Also in college, I learned how to weld. I was able to gas weld myself and stick weld, but I had help doing it with filler since I needed to pass the class. Oh. So stick welding, arc welding, yeah, I got you. Cool, man. Cool. This part is actually in pretty good condition. It's got a little bit of pitting right there, see? See, this is where moisture, so this would be bolted to the axle like this, and moisture got in there, see? And it pitted it. But don't get me wrong, it did that over 60 years. So, not too big of a deal. Nice. Gotta go wash my hands real quick. You like the shop rug? I have rugs put down in the shop. After all the metal is cut and set up to go in CNCs, I turn down the light, roll out the rugs, and it feels cozy in the wintertime. Less fatigue and you can go for longer. That's right, man. That's right. You guys can't see it, but I got a couch over there too. I got a got a couple of couches. Sleep on the love seat. No, I got a couch over there, dude, and like a TV, and I have a little kitchenette on the side of the shop with a twin fridge, air fryer, microwave. The only thing I don't have out here is plumbing and a cot. But yeah, dude, I totally get what you're saying. I don't do metal work on that side of the garage, so no metal usually gets over in that rug, so I just kind of leave it there. But yeah, man, totally with you. Gotta be cozy. Got to be cozy. ABC, always be cozy. But yeah, if you go take 5, it really helps. Really makes a difference. You had a no chairs rule for years. Dude, yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. Like, I don't sit on the couch if I'm working. That's for taking a break. You know what I mean? But the no chairs rule when you're working on a car is absolutely a thing. No chairs. Don't sit down. But the couch is different. Couch is for taking breaks. But yeah, I got you. Putting a drop ceiling in makes it feel less industrial. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, see, pretty clean. I still want your garage. Dude, I got lucky with this one, man. I got super lucky, dude. This is like the kind of stuff I dreamed about. Like, you don't know how much of a bucket list item this actually is. It's freaking sweet, dude. I have all the space to just chill, relax, and I have the axes out here too. No, not that axe. I'll show you. That axe. Where in the U.S. are you? Massachusetts, man. Yep. And you know what the best part is, dude? This garage is all insulated, and the insulation is sound deadening too at the same time. So, dude, I can blast at like 11:45 at night. No one cares. My shop is back in the woods. There's all woods around me. It's great. Ride the lightning. Got to make sure you do a power stance. Master, master, master of puppets are pulling your strings. Yeah, exactly. That's what makes it even more lucky. Yeah. And dude, you know what the thing is? Like, one time I played too loud and my neighbors heard me, and they weren't like, "Oh, you were making so much noise." No, they were like, "Dude, we're about to come over and jam with you." Now that's cool neighbors, man. That's cool. I freaking love my neighbors. They're the best. Whatever happened with your electric bill? We sorted that one out with the electric company, dude. It's not $1,000 a month anymore. Basically, since the start of the new year, RJ, it's about $400 now. Yeah, so we're okay. I'm in a block building and you can hear the power hammer from the gas station a quarter mile away. Yikes. Yeah, dude, like I said, got lucky. Got lucky, found the right woman, and found Brimo, and she's cool with this. Still blows my mind. She's cool with this, and you know, that's the thing, dude. Like, I mean, Brimo could probably afford this house by herself. I definitely couldn't do it by myself, right? But when we come, you know, you find a significant other, you come together, you guys can you both buy a house, and you could buy whatever. It's great. It's freaking sweet, dude. Bill's like, yeah, would recommend. Yeah. Mrs. Bill is pretty cool, Bill. Yep. All right, let me get the acetone out and we'll clean up these parts, dudes. Master of puppets are pulling your strings. Where did I put it? Oh, it's right in front of me. Derp. What year is Freb again? 59. 59 karmas. I don't know if they'll be fine with me motor testing, dude, but here, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. She's still a little grotty, but that's okay. Like, you know, we flipped the coin. We're going to do it. We're going to give it the old Craigslist rebuild in Vice Script Garage terms, right? Give it the Craigslist rebuild. You know, make it look nice, but, you know. So what I'm doing with the acetone is making sure that all this dust is gone. You don't want this. You don't want the dust to get trapped in there because the dust is rust. And getting the rust off was the whole point of this. If you just paint it with, and it's not completely degreased, right, with acetone or completely cleaned, right, like all the iron oxide that can come off of there, it'll get trapped in there. And when it gets trapped in there, it'll just rust from the inside out. So that's why I'm making sure this is pretty damn clean. Could always use rust converter. I have rust converter if we wanted to do that, but it wouldn't match the VHT paint that we're using, dude. You can paint over the converted rust. Yeah, I understand that. With chassis paint, though, I'm not 100% sure about that. Hey, Faz, what's going on, man? Spilled a little. Use the self-etching primer. SVO, the self-etching primer over the chassis paint, though, like with the chassis paint on top as the top coat, you think that'll be all right? The etching primer will actually help get rid of some of that pitting right there. But I don't know if that's necessarily what we're looking for, dude. Are you going to paint the chassis in the future? Dad, some of it's already painted, dude. But I suppose the next time I would paint the chassis would be a frame-off resto, basically where you take the whole damn truck apart. And I'm not sure I'm going to do that for a little while. This truck has been apart for a decade. I'm kind of sick of looking at it in pieces. And I want to drive away in it from my wedding. So once again, this is mechanically, I want the truck to be immaculate. You know, the painting and the resto work doesn't need to be perfect. Because, you know, we can always bring it back in the shop and take it apart in a weekend and put it back together, because now I have the resources to do that. Yeah, sandblasting. I mean, you guys, these are all great ways to do it. All great ways that I don't have. So we're doing this by hand, which kind of blows, but whatever. There we go. All right. These guys are pretty much good to roll. I'm going to have to hang them by, like on the sawhorses. I'm gonna have to hang them on the sawhorses, boy. Hang them on the sawhorse. I'll get a piece of string and we'll tie them and then we'll paint them. I got to do the other ones though. When is the wedding? It's in the summer, dude. So I'm kind of running short on time. When are you going to get a puppers? That's later. Yeah, Deads. Yeah. Dude, maybe down the road after the 97 and the Coronet are finished. So the F250 and the Coronet, when those are done, yeah, dude, maybe I'll frame off resto it. Hopefully I have a lift in here by then. That would be nice. Because if I have a lift or a gantry crane or something, this will be a lot easier. Majority of the time, paint like that, chassis paint can go over any base coat, like rust converter. We could try it. I haven't sanded down the other parts yet, SVO. You want me to? I have duplicolor rust fix, man. This is cool. So much passion in the project. Yeah, right on. Are you still going to get a tent or something for cars parked outside? Yes. A lean-to is what I really want. Basically a little barn off the side of the shop. But we need a kitchen. Brimo wants a kitchen and we need a kitchen in the house. The kitchen is awfully small. We gotta make a bigger kitchen. I really can't believe I watch you go from living in your parents' house to having your own place. That's what happens when you work hard, man. Fell asleep 3 hours ago. How did the F104 go? Just fine. Dude, I mean, I can hang the other shock mounts like we don't have sanded. If we want to see how that rust converter works, it would save me some time. But those other parts are scaly and gross. How's this looking? Yeah, that's fine. This is the light I was using in the wheel well. Oh, Hellfish, dude, you gotta see SVO's YouTube channel, man. SVO has a Fox body Mustang with a 2.3 turbo in it. The thing friggin' rips, dude. It rips. No, seriously. SVO Fanatic on YouTube. Go check him out. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. I just wanted to know how KSP2 looks, and then I'm here for 2 months. This is inebriating. I'm sorry. Sorry, Deads? I know I was here when he showed you. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, everybody else, SVO, 2.3 turbo in a Fox body. That's really freaking cool, man. I love fast orange. Keeps your hands nice and clean. Okay, RJ. Yeah, dude, I don't really want to touch the keyboard when my hands are dirty. I don't want to screw it up. It's a Model M keyboard out here in the garage, and I don't want to wreck it. A real Model M, which is why I don't want to wreck it. Why is it out here? I don't know. It just kind of ended up that way. But yeah, I take good care of it. Don't worry. Take good care of all my stuff. All right, let me get the string here, and we will string up these parts. Yeah, maybe I should just scuff them. Dude, my thing is like if they were both scaly and we hit them with the rust converter, it'd be okay. Like I wouldn't mind. But then again, I do want to see the rust converter working, so. Chat, what say you? What should we do? I'll leave it up to you guys. Some of the part, like half of the driver's side or the passenger side shock mount and leaf spring perch are basically prepped and ready to go for paint. The other side is not. The driver's side shock mount and perch are not. But I do have rust converter, and this is paint that chemically reacts with the iron oxide and makes it a sandable, primable surface. You want to try it? All right, Synonymous. Cool. Wanted to say I really appreciate the Hearts of Iron 4 streams, lurking a lot, but I love the playthroughs. Thanks, man. Shouldn't have listened to the Duce. What a moron. Kyron, if I had spent time actually building up the army correctly, instead of just building like 1,000-man or 100,000-man army like what moron said, we would actually be useful. We'd actually be a useful fighting force. Which, yeah, it's kind of annoying, dude. But hey, it is what it is. I don't think that's going to work, but I mean, we can try it. Worst case scenario, we have to go back to sanding it down, Deads. Whatever. Okay. It's a freaking moth in here. Get out of here, moth. Get up. Hey. Hey. Get out of here. Come into my house. Get my wife's name right. All right, let me move this camera. She's not your wife. I know that, Penta. You're just too dense to figure out that that's a quote from the other guys. It's all right, man. Still love you. You damn spaghetti breaker. Panta breaks spaghetti and it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Just staging up a new camera shot, dudes. There we go. Look, chat, outside. I know, it's weird, right? Okay, cool. All right, let's try this rust fix on here, okay? Okay, give me my string. So I'm just going to run a string here underneath the sawhorse. Actually, I did that wrong. Hang on a minute. So we got to string the parts up first. So these are the parts that I haven't hit with anything. We didn't sand them down. They're still super freaking rusty. So what we'll do is I'll hang the part on a string, and I'll hang the shock mount on a string, then we'll hit them with the rust converter. See what happens. Too heavy. Too heavy. Got to tie a knot. No problem. I can't really see chat from here. You guys are about 30 feet away. So what I'll do is I'll tie this in a knot around the sawhorse. Burbaps, that will hold. Hey, get over here. All right, dudes. Well, let's see what this rust converter has to offer. Let me check chat before we do it. Light the string to the clamp arms. Yeah, it's all good, man. Wire wheel them first. Well, Macapoot, I wire wheeled the other ones. This is rust converter. We're testing it on these parts. You know, I'm going to test the rust fix on here. I have parts that I wire wheeled and cleaned up. They're nice. But yeah, I want to kind of compare. We're going to do some science here. Let's see what the rust converter does, as opposed to like a wire wheel. So give me 1 second, dudes. We'll just, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's definitely doing something. How does that look on camera, dudes? Misty? Yeah, okay, here, let's see if we can. I'll tell you what, this does not smell like spray paint. It smells like chemicals. Yep. That's most likely because it is. Okay. Well, let me read the directions here. I read the, that sounded bad. I read the directions already. But I want to read the, how long does it take to cure? Oh, it wants you to wire brush it. I didn't read that part. Two to three light coats. Just read the instructions, chat. Remember that. So Macaput, you were right. Should have wire welded. But part of the, I scuffed that stuff up a long time ago. So who knows? Even if you did that, of course we still love you. Yeah, I see what you did there. What's the drying time on this stuff? Hold on. PBR, the Air Force Base near me has an air show this weekend. They are calling for so I'm stuck because my favorite jet is flying and I've never seen an F-22 in person. Oh, dude, F-22s are money. Very cool. That plane looks like a computer graphic when it's flying around because of some of the maneuvers that it does. It says it dries in 24 hours. Balls. We're not going to know the results of this until the morning. Oh, dude, yeah, it's definitely bubbling up the rust. It looks like aircraft remover. That looks like the aircraft remover paint, but it's doing it with rust, which is interesting. You know. What am I watching? It looks interesting. I am cleaning and painting parts from my truck, Lion. Here. See this? I'm fixing this. Yeah, we're fixing it. I am putting new suspension in the front. These new pieces right here, these big, long, flippy things. This is the suspension for the truck, for this old truck. And I am cleaning and painting the parts that this mounts to just because they were old. This truck's from 1959. It's a little bit old. 64 years? So some of the parts, they're fine because it's built from the 60s because everything is built like freaking Fallout. It's designed to last forever. But they're just a little scaly and needed to be cleaned up a little bit. That's what I'm doing. I'm fixing some of the suspension mount parts. Oh, nice, PBR. The unmanned refueling plane. Yeah, cool. How nice would it be to have a sandblaster in the shop? The way I look at this, Panta, is like, if we do bigger and better streams, right, we'll, you know, we get more cash, we'll upgrade this place GTA 5 style. So like, oh, there's an empty spot over there. Oh, that's where my sandblasting place is going to go. Oh, that's where my CNC machine is going to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we can expand the shop. We unlocked the second bay. You know what I mean? There's a freaking moth in here. God dang you, nature. I'm a Twitch streamer. I don't do nature. Ugh. Thanks for sharing. No problem, Lion. Yeah. So here, I can grab one of my other cameras and I can show you what we've been working on here. So this is the Me Cam. Hi. So we started working down here. See that? That's the old part. That part is what needed to be replaced, because if you look, see there's a little slot right there? There was another tab of metal right here. This is called a leaf spring. There was another leaf right here. Yeah, that cracked and rusted off. So we needed to replace it. So I have its replacement part over here on the bench right there ready to go. Those mount in there. Right? I don't know if you noticed, there's something missing here. Not there or there so much. But right in this area, yeah, there's a part missing. That part is over there. And that's part of the pieces that I am currently painting. You see my other camera right here is looking at the parts there. So we started down in here, and those two parts that I have mount, one of them mounts right here, and it's the perch piece, and the other one mounts right here. Those are the two parts that are hanging there. One mounts here, one mounts there. This, the mount that mounts here, is for the shock absorber for the suspension. I got a nice shock for it. That goes right here, right? And then it connects down to the front axle right there. See that? That's the front of the truck where the wheel's attached to. That's the other piece that's on there. But if you see underneath, that's the perch, right? And the shock absorber mount. The shock absorber mount goes right there. The perch goes right there. We did paint under here. It looks okay. It's a little scaly, see? You can see there's some scale in here, but that's fine. What you want to do with old cars is you just want to paint over spots where there's bare metal, so stuff like that doesn't happen. See that? That's no good. That's rot. If you don't protect the metal for these old cars, that happens. Now don't get me wrong, that ain't too bad. You know, a little bit there. This is all still, it's all still really solid because it's from the 50s. It's made, like I said, it's built like a tank. But yeah, I've been just focusing on fixing all this stuff. Like there's the motor right there if you want to see it. There's the motor. That's the exhaust for the motor right there. And then this is some wiring that I have to clean up. It's on my list of things to do. This is the brake right there. This is the quarter panel. See, I rhino lined all in here before. I rhino lined everything, so it's, yeah, all the metal is protected. Everything is nice and painted. Those bolts don't need to be painted. They won't rust too bad. But yeah, there you go. That's what I'm working on. Once we get those suspension pieces painted and whatnot, it's probably stuff with the Brio one time. I did clean it out, yeah. A billion bits to get a Haas CNC machine, yeah. You gonna paint the calipers? Nah. I mean, maybe just something like real stupid and fast. Facha. I love the patience to explain everything again and again. That's when you know a man's doing what he's doing what he loves. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I guess we'll get the parts that we actually sanded down and hit those with the rust converter. I probably should have hung all the parts, dudes. Wait, I forgot to change the camera. Hey, where are you going? Hey, come back. Come back. Front cam is what we want. What's the hardest part of the truck you've ever worked on? Wiring. Putting all the wires in to make sure everything works. That's tough. That's hard to do, man. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can see it's combining with the rust. It looks like it might even be taking some of it off, interestingly enough. You don't want to touch it when it's wet because it'll screw up the coat. Interesting. Don't look too bad, dudes. We'll see what this looks like. I mean, it's going to take until the morning to get it right. In the meantime, I might just give the other parts a flash coat. Yeah. I mean, worst case scenario, we got to sand these things down because they didn't come out right, which is what we needed to do in the first place, so that's not that big of a deal. The calipers, the calipers, the calipers, the calipers, the calipers, the calipers. This is great. The only project I even have remotely similar is to add an electric motor to your bicycle. That's cool. That's still cool, Lion. Sweet. Cut out the piece, get some sheet metal, and weld anew. Yeah, DJ, I'd do that if I didn't suck at welding. Yeah, I do have to cut out some rod on this thing. But once again, I am absolute poo-poo at welding. But then again, even cutting it out with the angle grinder would be better than just letting it sit there and rust more, you know? But yeah, this garage is more or less climate controlled because it's insulated. I mean, it's not climate, like super climate controlled, but it's close enough. So it doesn't need to, it's not going to, too much. You're not going to get better at welding by not welding. Yeah. They had a 2-post car lift on Big Iron. Oh, all right, that's cool. I'd live too far. I'd come do it for you. I even have some sheet, but you're in H-Town, Texas. Oh, DJ, that's a long way away. Yeah, man. Dude, I've noticed this. Like, there's not, like, don't get me wrong. There are car guys around here, but there's no car guys from Massachusetts that also watch Twitch that I know. Like, I'm sure they're around, but yeah, dude, I appreciate that, but yeah. I mean, unless you want to fly out, but yeah. Actually, they do make reproduction cab corners for this. EMS Automotive does that. It's a aftermarket part company out of Detroit. Dude, they actually took a good 3rd gen and they laser scanned everything with LiDAR, and then they don't print parts, but they laser scanned them and they press them and make sure that they match the laser scan, which is really cool. It's really nice sheet metal. And yeah, you could basically make a brand new cab if you know what you're doing with a welder, you know, because these things like to rust out. I mean, it likes to rust out in the same exact spot that every other pickup truck likes to rust out, the damn cab corners. That's it. It's cab corners. Like every other freaking truck. Do you have to have gloves where you could do it now? Wire wheel the driver's side pieces so that you don't have to wait another 24 hours. Might as well knock it out. Well, Synonymous, those are the driver's side pieces that are hanging over there. It's the passenger side pieces that I scuffed out. Yeah. We could just paint the passenger side pieces right now. I wouldn't mind doing that. I just got to find a good home to paint them. Usually where I paint is right where those parts are already. DJ, you're moving to Michigan next year after the kids graduate. My youngest graduate, and I run away to retirement. Right on, man. My fiance is from Dearborn, dude. Yeah. That's part of the reason why I'm allowed to do this stuff, because she likes cars whether she likes it or not. She grew up down the street from Ford's World headquarters, so we're good. Yeah, let me get the VHT out, guys. Let's just paint those parts. You know, I probably should have just scuffed all the parts and done it right, but yeah, we got to wait for that thing. The VHT dries really quickly comparatively. But I have, you know, other parts here. I just got to make a painting station. I think I'll make a painting station right underneath here, and that should be fine. At least this way we can paint one side of them, because I can't hang them on the string because the string that's being hung is already being used. So just okay. See, that's the shock mount. This is the leaf spring perch. You know what I can do? Hold on, I got an idea. I know, don't freak out. I got an idea. Instead of using string like the top ones, I have drop ceiling wire extra from when I put a drop ceiling in my office. So what I'll do is we will tie off one side here on the side hose. No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work like that, because shoot. You know what? I'll just do this on the ground. I don't care. You can flip these parts over, and I'll flip them over in the morning and finish them up. We'll just do this the old-fashioned way. Can you guys see that all right? Yeah, cool. All right, where's the VHT? Cut it with your teeth? No. Aren't you covering the truck? No. The VHT doesn't overspray very much, dude. And honestly, look, the truck is nice. Don't get me wrong. It's cool, but it is beaten up. It could do with a coat of paint. I'm not too incredibly pissed if the paint gets some overspray on it. Now, the other reason for that, is look, it's all dented. It's dented up. Paint's pretty rough. It looks good from there, but it's good from afar, but far from good. But that's okay. The reason why that's okay for me is because I don't want the paint to be immaculate. If the paint is immaculate, I'm not going to want to drive it around. Damn moth. If the paint's immaculate, I'm not going to want to drive it because I'm going to be afraid of screwing up the paint. So, not a big deal. Bubblegum and baling wire fixes anything before 1970. Fact. You are doing it right with a converter, yeah. Are you serious? Thing freaking landed on my shoulder. Get out of here. Go! Get out of here! It likes you. Yeah. It can live for now. Freaking moth landed on my shoulder. I'm like, are you serious? Fine, you get to stay. You're cool. Whatever. So I already cleaned up these parts with acetone and stuff, so they should be nice and ready to go. Oh yeah, dude, look at that. Very nice. My neighbors probably hear me and they're probably confused. That's okay. They're probably like, UJ, we heard you outside last night talking to yourself. Is that normal? And I'm going to be like, yeah, it is. Now what? Cool. Nice. Doesn't look too bad. Ever seen a big spider in your garage? Yeah, of course. Lovely. What's up, Brang? Brang Vang? Erudite, I saw a spider in here that was probably about, I don't know, the size of a golf ball. I just let him do his thing. I'm like, dude, I'm not even mad. That's freaking cool. Yeah, those parts don't look too bad. You can still see a little bit of scale in there, but that's okay. It's okay. No problem. You're not alone. There's 300 people listening to you. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, DJ, it looks good for its age. Thanks, man. I did just completely redo the rear. Like, I can show you if you guys want to see. I did that earlier. Here, take a look. Come here. So, everything back here. I took the 9-inch out. Took the 9-inch rear end out. Scuffed that all up, cleaned it. I hit it with a wire wheel, so that thing was immaculate. And then I hit it with the VHT paint, right? It's got new leafs, it's got new shackles, new bushings, new bolts. I cleaned this up as best as I could here. I redid the wiring back here. The shocks are pretty much brand new. I got pre-bent brake lines, new lines, and then I had this basically down to the frame from the cab back, and I painted everything. See what I'm talking about? Did a lot of work, dude. So like mechanically, I did the e-brakes, I did new brake lines, I rebuilt the drums, I readjusted the drum brakes back here. Did a lot of freaking work, man. A lot of work. Hang on, you guys are tangled in the other cable wire. Brand, I saw a Ford Fairlane on my way home from work being sold with no title for $800. Frame and fenders look crisp. Or a Falcon. Was it small? Was it a small car? Because if it was small, it was a Falcon. So, Brand, in the 60s, Ford had the Falcon, which was the small one. They had the Galaxy, which is mid-sized, and they had the Fairlane, which is full-sized. Yeah, Deds, that's mechanically from the end of the cab backwards. She's perfect. I'm not worried about it. What was the original color? Beige. It was beige. Somebody repainted it in the 80s with single-stage red paint. It's not lacquer, but it's not good either. Sea green. That's it, dude. Yeah. Sea green. That's what it was. It's, yeah, that, dude, I call it, I just say beige, DJ, but yeah, it's like milk truck green. You know what I'm talking about? Like milk truck green is the best way that I can describe it, dude. Yeah, milk truck green. That's the original color. You can still see it in parts where the red paint is flicking off. But yeah, kind of know my classic cars. Yeah, there you go, man. Right on, right on. What do you got, dude? Well, the paint's drying here. Let me take a look. I can just check on it from here, which is kind of nice. Yeah, it's still wet. Opposed to what I had a few minutes ago. Oh, all right, sweet. Let me see. Sorry I missed it. I don't see the link. Here, let me give you a permit again. Ready? Post that stuff again, my guy. Sorry, I look like a crazy person right now. I don't care. You have a fully restored 67 Malibu, and oh, I thought you were gonna post the link. Okay, cool. I can just read. I think fully restored 67 Malibu and a half restored 69 Camaro on my 78 K5. Oh, the K5, dude. I'm a little jelly. What's the Discord? Exclamation point Discord, Deads. Can I present my link too? Yeah, go ahead. That color? Let me see, Kyron. Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much, dude. All right, RJ, what do you got?
2, 1. Come on.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Don't worry about it, dude. It's all good. No problem. Yeah, that stuff's starting to dry. It's getting there. Yeah, I can paint all this stuff in the morning. Looks like the front fell off. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else that we can do? I mean, it's just literally watching paint dry at this point. Look at this mint, not actual picture. It looked like that. That's cool, man. Is the front supposed to fall off? No. I have it out. Here, let me show you. What started this whole debacle is I saw, so one of the leaves, right? One of the leaves on the leaf springs was junk. So this is the bottom leaf, and it literally snapped in half. You can't use a leaf spring if it's snapped in half. That's no good. Tempting to drop the 800. I mean, Brand, what do you have to do to get a title in your state? Some states, if you can. So, I have gotten a title. I've gotten a title for a car that I had no title to. The Coronet didn't have a title when I bought it, but it has a title now. What I had to do is I had to go and I had to call the police department to prove that I own the car, to prove that I bought it. So I had a bill of sale. I had the bill of sale and the last known registration, which was from 1994, but we didn't have the title. Okay? So I had to get a police officer to basically come to my house, look at the Coronet, right? Look at my bill of sale, look at the registry, right? And basically sign off on it. And once I got a policeman's signature, I sent that to my RMV and they gave me a title. Delay. All right, be right back. It was bad. I don't know what causes that, dude, for the life of me. It's just kind of random. Where is it now? The Coronet? It's right there. It's right outside. I don't think you guys can see it from here. But it's lit like, okay, it's at the edge of that shadow. It's right there. You guys can't see it. But like I can literally just walk out here and here, I'll show you. It's right here. See? Right there. Oh, nature. Nature. Out in the frickin' woods, dude. But yo, here. You guys want to see how quiet? It's super quiet out there right now. Well, we hear, which is nearly as good. Here, I'll show you. Let me shut the music off for a second. Oh, the music ended a long time ago. Why don't you guys tell me that? Whatever, don't matter. Well, that's pretty neat. We have a lot of aspens out here. You can tell it's an aspen because of the way it is. Dude. So, like, I know a lot of country people, you know, this is normal, but this is not normal for me, man. I grew up next to a highway. Oh, it's so quiet. It's freaking quiet. You hear that? You hear nothing. That's dope. I love it. I love it. It's so nice. Very quiet out here. Very quiet. I mean, I grew up in the city, dude. I was used to cars honking, engines revving, stuff like that. The sound of your voice is music to our ears. Nice. You get coyotes here? Yes. Dude, Bren, it's awesome. Like, yeah, it's quiet, dude. There's nothing that way, there's nothing that way, there's nothing that way. My house is on the edge of woods, so there's nothing behind us. There's nothing behind us but woods. So, like, I get deer out here around the shop. I get bunnies, turkeys, all kinds of stuff. There are coyotes around, too, but better not come near me. That'd be a big mistake for them. That'd be a big mistake. No. If seriously, you see a coyote, I'm probably going to run. Or get the shotgun, you know? Now I'm rolling down Rodeo with a shotgun. You know what I mean? Down, 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 down. Grew up in Arkansas. All you hear is frogs, crickets, and the occasional train. Yep, yep. All right, RJ, see ya. Congrats on that rocket launch, dude. Pretty sweet, man. Do you own an AIM-9X, a Sidewinder missile? No. Shotguns, though. Yeah, dog. We had a couple peacocks roaming around our village a few years ago. Straight up like they own the place. Dude, turkeys do that. Turkeys do that, man. Freaking turkeys, dude. You walk out like, so like I was walking out here and there's just like 5 or 6 turkeys in my backyard. And I'm like, they look at me and the freaking feathers go up and I'm like, oh no, here we go. And I was like, I'm just trying to get to my shop. I literally started talking to the turkey because whatever. I was like, I'm just trying to get to my shop. Just let me get to my shop. And the thing looked at me and went. And I went. And then it went. And then freaking went into the woods. Just like, I shit you not. That's how that happened. There you go, RJ. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? I literally gobbled at the turkey and it worked. Do you want an AIM-9? Huh? Turkey season in the fall. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the turkey was like, what? No! I don't know what I said in turkey, but it was like, okay. I don't think EJ knows it. That's why I want him to look at it. Can you see this? What's up, Deds? Oh, well,
It's a great pleasure, thank you.
yeah, of course I've seen this. Well, you know, Deds, it's because the front fell off. What? The front fell off. I didn't hear any frogs out there, Jim, to be honest with you. Well, the front fell off. How did the front fell off? Well, it fell off. I don't know the whole quote, but yeah, it's pretty funny. How's the painted parts look? Whoop. Yeah, it's starting to dry. The VHT paint cures really, really fast. It dries in about an hour, which is nice. You call me a cab? Wait, what? No. No cabs for you. Now I got rage stuck in my head. Oh yeah, that's curing and it looks pretty nice, dude. Yeah, that's gonna look good. These are gonna look nice when they're done. All right, dudes, I think we should pack it in. I'll finish painting these parts, and then by tomorrow's stream, we'll start slamming this thing back together. I think what we need to do now. Do you know that I made a new retro encabulator video? Yeah, of course. Yeah, the sock drawer. Yeah, of course I do. So, all right, I'm gonna close that up. So here's what we'll do. Here's what I'll do. I'll wake up tomorrow morning early. I'm gonna go to bed now. I'll wake up tomorrow morning. I'll paint these parts. I don't know how the converter is gonna do, but whatever. I'll finish painting some of the parts. At the very least, we'll get one leaf spring hung tomorrow. Get that all figured out. And yeah, the frame will be dry, so at least we can hang one leaf spring. And you know, best case scenario, by tomorrow night, we'll get the axle back in and everything. I just wanted everything on the frame to be nice, you know. You need a haircut. You're not wrong. If the world gets too crappy, you always got them turkeys. Yep. Yep. I got fields out in my backyard with woods and a lake nearby. Very quiet village, but I do get trains and planes. There's pheasants and peacocks left, right, and center. You'd look badass bald with a beard, just saying. I don't know if the Joe Rogan is right for me, man. How is it? It's getting, yeah, it's getting pretty bad. That's getting pretty bad. We should probably do something about that. Probably do something about that. Do you have a big TV with chat here? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. Hi, Mom, I'm on TV. Password's just leaked. Password is 12345. All right, Facha. Yeah, dudes. I'll shut this down. Yeah, we'll get the other purchase painted, and then we'll throw this thing back together. We do need to fix those bolts, but yeah, we could do that later when we. I'd prefer to take the hub off when the axle's actually in the truck. Yeah. And I kind of don't want to mess with the steering alignment because the alignment's really good, right? The alignment's good. It's been aligned, and going and messing with all that stuff might miss like on a line, and I don't want to do that. So screw it. But we do need to figure out those caliper bolts. The caliper bolts are not good. Literally hanging on by a thread. Not ideal. Yeah, that's no good. I do need to get a grease gun too. I'll work on that tomorrow, dudes. I can't believe that. I can't believe they're hanging on by a thread. That's ridiculous. It's freaking absolutely stupid. Crazy. It's the same combination I got on my luggage. I need to watch it. We ain't found shit. Found anything yet? Not a thing, sir. All right. So, chat, hey, Jet, there he is. 14-month resub. Thanks, buddy. All right. So, yeah, I'll get working on this in the morning, dudes, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I don't know what game we'll play tomorrow. Maybe we'll play more KSP. I don't know. Actually, tomorrow I might, I don't know, do cities or something. Figure out something. Maybe I'll try my hand at, Hearts of Iron and see if I can do better with the commentary for Hearts and go from there. So here, stand by for loss of signal from the garage as expected. Hello, I'm back. Just for a second, though. Alright, Microsoft decided to restart the streaming, or the gaming computer. That's good. Lego Beam Gmod. Wait, what? Anyway. You're back. You have the combination? Schlotkin! Go back to the golf course and work on your putts. Alright. What happened to Timberborn? I just haven't played it in a while. That's all. Anyway, I'm going to pop off, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good night, okay? Yeah, as always, have a nice day. Toy building block car. Wait, hold on. What is this? No. I'll see you guys. Have a good night. Thank you.